Our First Family service works with birth parents as well as extended family to help them kind of move forward in life.
We offer counselling support, practical support around letterbox writing, and we work with birth parents collaboratively to help kind of amplify their voice. We are able to provide independent support to birth parents that's separate from the local authorities, separate from children's services, and we're able to support them with coming to terms with the adoption plan, helping explain some of the adoption processes and working on the grief and loss that those parents and extended family members feel.
PAC-UK is really, really important to the birth parents that we work with. And I've seen, with working with birth parents, I've seen their confidence raise.
Hardest part, really, I'm getting off is PAC-UK.
The process for parents of losing their child is devastating.
So many first family birth parents feel so overwhelmed with the process. They don't maybe understand the process. They're obviously dealing with fear, anxiety, anger.
This service is crucial in helping birth parents process what they've been through and also be able to move forward in such a way that they can be both a resource to themselves, a resource to society, but also to their children.
PAC-UK being independent from the local authority is very important for lots of the service users that we support.
That independence is really helpful for birth parents to build trust, to see us as a different entity, to be able to be more open and honest perhaps about what their experiences are and what their struggles are.
The independent element to our service is what is make or break in terms of them wanting to work and engage with us.
Everyone who works with birth families has got a wealth of experience of doing this type of work.
The hope is that we can really give birth parents a space to talk openly and not have to edit, whereas without that kind of experience in us, that could be really difficult and a barrier to that.
We've got some fantastic staff that are able to break down those barriers really easily. The staff are incredibly skilled and experienced in adoption work in all aspects of adoption within the adoption triangle.
My adoption social worker gave me a phone number for PAC-UK. I rang PAC-UK and I found out about the groups and I came to the first one. I loved it, so I kept going back.
To have someone understand and not judge me for what happened in the past was different. Very different.
We have first family support groups that are in person and one online support group, and we also devised a closed Facebook group for peer support.
These are fantastic opportunities for parents to meet together, meet with others who've had similar experiences. There is a shared sense of grief, of that loss, of understanding of what each other have been through. One group that I ran this week, one parent said to me at the end, "It is so good to know I'm not alone." And I think that is what group work does.
So yeah, a big component of our work at the moment is supporting birth parents to meet adopters and to make those meetings happen, to make them safe.
Contacts between birth parents and adopters, that is such a powerful thing for birth parents. We try and speak to them about the importance of being able to sit with the adopters who are going to be looking after their child and to be able to give the human side of their story over. The information that can be shared at that first meeting is just invaluable.
In some of our contracts, we offer support to siblings between 11 and 18 who have been impacted by adoption, and we offer that support as a space for young people to be able to come process some of the grief, be able to talk about their sibling.
Often parents are quite confused. Their child is still alive, but is no longer in their presence. They can't see them, they can't touch them. It's a grief, I think, that maybe isn't quite understood in society because of the shame and judgment that comes alongside it. Because I think without this kind of support, birth parents would be left feeling really abandoned, confused, alone with their trauma.
And I remember one lady saying to me when she was talking about wanting support with writing her letters, saying, "Can you even imagine how hard it is having to watch your child grow up from a piece of paper?" And that stayed with me forever. It's just, wow, no, I can't imagine it, you know. I can only try to help you with processing everything that's happened.
If this work isn't funded, what happens to these people? There's no other service that picks this up.
I think it's really clear to see that this service is effective and is essential.
Engaging with people, often I'll say, actually, you are worthy of being heard. For birth parents to find a sense of themselves in relation to this loss and to figure out what that means for them, that feels like a huge privilege, because it feels like I'm not only impacting on their lives, but actually their children's lives, because should their children ever come and meet them at some point in the future, I hope that there are seeds that I've planted during that time that, you know, their journey isn't over and, you know, there is hope.